In Retro Game of the Week, we dive into our game library and pick out a classic to see if it still holds up today. Let's grab a controller and play some retro games.
Licensed games don't have a good reputation, but in the early 90s, Disney really had it down. DuckTales, Rescue Rangers, Lion King, and Aladdin were all solid titles with great production value. Aladdin was released for the Super Nintendo in 1993, a year after the movie came out. The game featured classic platforming elements, like jumping on top of enemies to defeat them and avoiding dangerous pitfalls. A lot of the levels were fairly sparse on enemies, so almost all of the challenge came from the platforming. Some of the later levels could get quite challenging, involving timed platforms, swinging chains, and wide gaps. The game also featured levels with Aladdin riding on the magic carpet. This was a very relaxing experience in the A Whole New World level. But soon turned into a nightmare in the later lava stage. The game controlled really well. It was easy to fluidly move Aladdin around, giving the game a nice polished feel. The graphics were also really good for the time, and the music was a great mix between songs from the movie and original works. The ease with which a skilled player can navigate the various levels is actually quite impressive. It gives the impression that a great deal of thought went into the level and gameplay design, certainly more than your average licensed game. Aladdin should definitely make your list of must-play retro games. It has great graphics, tight controls, and overall good gameplay. The game is pretty short, but the steep challenge in a few areas will ensure you get a decent amount of play out of it. If we could get 3 wishes, one of them would definitely be an HD version of this game. And more money than Scrooge McDuck and the end of world hunger, of course.